They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one, up top for Dobbs.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Play fake. Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll get this out quickly to Lamb. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Motioning the tight end, Jones. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the ground, it's Robinson. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's second and 2. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. He'll look deep, left sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Commanders are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing is Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
In motion, Lamb. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. Wow. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Now Mitchell. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Here's Dak to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Another run here for Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 6. Now Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Dobbs headed in motion. Now Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. To throw is Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. Oh-ho! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw is Prescott. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Cowboys 48, Commanders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Moore going in motion. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. Oh! And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take the shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On third down, Prescott. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Going to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Pistol now for Prescott. Now he'll air one out. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. Here's a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Ooh. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matches.